Alright, so we went and unloaded that wood, and like I said, headed up. We're gonna do the super loop in reverse as long as we can get through. There still could be snow up on top. We stopped at the first camp, man, and still here. Amazing. Man, they're so far this year, everybody's picking stuff up. Couldn't find any real treasures, but Miss Kitty.
I have an example of when camouflage is not good.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be very happy to get this back.
Yeah. So that's not a treasure find we'll keep. That's one that we'll find the owner. See if we can track down the owner, and I'm sure that'll make them awfully happy. Alright, we're gonna kick around here a little bit for a minute, and then we're gonna head up. Well, crap. So, I guess we ain't doing no super loop today. Went through those patches. I was gonna try to bonsai through that. And
I said, I'm calling it.
You always call it, Miss Kitty. If I couldn't make it, I'd be coming along and myself out. And then get up there and there's probably another patch up there. Alright, I guess you can put that thing out. Alright, so we're back again. As you can see that, I'm trying to eat my popsicle, guy. That,
Thinks it looks good.
oh yeah. It's great having grandbabies. But, so that, as you can see that, we tried to do the reverse at the beginning of this video. That was actually yesterday. And got up there and it was snowed in. We did find the owner of the, turns out that phone,
he was
trying to get my popsicle. But, we found the owner of that phone, was actually a Forest Service employee. So we tried to get ahead, or ask Kevin if he knew him so he could give him a hard time about it, but he didn't know him, so. Anyway, so he got his phone back. We went and dropped it off at the Forest Service, so he'll be happy when he gets down off the mountain to get his phone back. That was kind of a kitty. All the numbers on there were out of the state, so she called his, one was Dad. She said he was like 95 years old, and
didn't quite know how to help me.
He's all, well, you call him.
He says, well, the only way I know how to get a hold of him is to call him, and I guess if I called him, you would answer. So, but I figured it out.
It's been all morning off and on messing with that. Finally tracked it down, so that was good. What else, man? Just thought we'd sit down and finish off this video because we had that little bit of footage. And it was nice up there. Today is just, well, yesterday too. That was one of the reasons we spent the day. We should have been here working, but we did end up hauling out 2 big loads of firewood. So probably a little over half cord. So man, that's good. And which, you know, once we started doing that, we got our permits and all that, so you can be all. I don't need more dang tickets. I don't like tickets. So, other than that, man, we're just been listing all day. We only wanted to do a sit-down thing. What do you got to say? You gonna do any more cooking videos?
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about why I eat my popsicle and sit there and all shoved down your throat?
Talk about what I'm gonna cook.
When are you gonna cook?
When? Probably Friday.
Ooh,
Friday. I can do it on Friday. And then Saturday.
Well, Friday will be out treasure hunt.
Oh, that's true. Maybe Thursday. That's tomorrow.
Really?
Well, maybe Saturday, because Saturday my
Depends on what you're doing.
my usnea is ready.
Oh, the one that
Right.
you did, the boiled one?
No. Yes, the boiled one. The boiled, or not boiled, but
Why don't
in
you
the
do
crock
that?
pot.
You gonna do that while you're doing a cooking video?
I can.
Oh, wow. You gonna do pizza?
I don't think so.
Pizza in the Dutch oven?
I was
We
going
will
to
do pizza in the Dutch oven.
Yeah, pizza in the Dutch
sometimes,
oven,
yeah.
but we had said that our cast iron got a little rusty over the winter time, and
I was gonna show that
Yeah.
reconditioning that. Then I'm hoping, man.
Yeah.
Today I thought about getting the forge. I'm actually again going to move my forge because I'm moving it back over. Now I wished I'd have never moved it, but the way have changed things, like they're always changing around here, is the forge is gonna end up back over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and build my shop over here. So like I said, that could change 3 times before I do it. But anyway, right now, man, it'd be nice. It's funny because, you know, when all the snow was out here, it was nice to be out in the open to catch whatever, any little bit of sun you had. Now, I'll tell you what, you get out there and start pounding on some railroad spikes when it's, you know, 90 degrees, man, and that forge is going, it is hot. So I'm probably going to move it back over there and I will do a couple of forging videos, man. I got one, I gotta show it, man. Here, you hold that. Why don't you talk while I grab this little spike?
we can just edit that out.
I wanted you to prove to them that you could actually do a video without me holding your hand. You look like such a 10-year-old. Anyway, I got this a while back, meant to show it, but I got this from that mountain man buddy of mine. That is a little rail spike, you know, it wouldn't be a railroad, but that is on the little tracks that they use. It came from an old gold mine, and that's what they use, those on those little tracks for the carts. Man, we've had a couple of these. These are hard to get your hands on, but I've had a couple of these that I pounded out. They make just awesome little tiny knives. So that one, and then those spikes that I got from up there in Sumter. I want to pound out, and
You added traps? Can you do
yeah,
that?
no, I need to. And the Joy was just talking. I was just telling her that she needed, you know, that'd be a good. That's one of the better hunting knives. So I need to score some more traps. I seen a lot of them something there, man, but
A little too high.
heck yeah, they were wanting, you know, $15, $20 a trap. That's too high. They're crazy. Them's crazy. Then that was that one guy that wanted 20. What did he tell me? That was that one with all the signs in that video. If you watched it, man, their prices, man, they were like, they thought we were back in the mid-90s. Man, them guys were in.
One of the last places we hit?
Yeah, the one on there with the guy with the buffalo skull.
The buffalo skull.
Yeah, they thought, man, they were stuck in the 90s, man. Their prices were holy smokes, crazy. Kid had these 2 little copper things, and when they quote you,
$35.
Yeah, $35 or something. I mean, you wouldn't even be able to get that on. Man, that one, you'd be lucky to get $15 for it on eBay. So it was crazy. No, it's kind of a boring video. You don't care. What else?
I just show my new hat.
Well, you can't get
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I don't like wearing hats too much because the hat bands, and this one doesn't have a hat band, and it's reversible. Wear it like that or this. The hat bands are always really uncomfortable for me, and the bills hit my glasses. But this is a Kavu, K-A-V-U. Very nice little hat.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much been together for 33 years. And in the 33 years, I think that's the first hat that I've ever seen her. Because I'd buy her all these little cutesy hats, man, you know, the little fold-up thing and all that. And she'd look so hot in them, and then she'd never wear it. Oh, you look so good in that. Oh, great. You want it? Sure. I'll buy it for her, and then
I never wear it.
Yeah, I never wear it. I think you still have a lot of them around. But this one, she's been wearing the heck out of. I told her she looks like Dora the Explorer. That's cute. But what the heck else was I gonna talk about? Check out my boys, the Cajun Pickers, will be on tomorrow night. I think it's 7 o'clock Mountain Time, my time, and 8 o'clock their time or something is when they're on.
Yeah.
Check out, pretty much, there's a couple other shows I watch, but that is the best picking, treasure hunting show. You know, they actually talk about it, man. I haven't really been watching all that many of them anymore. They you get on there to hear about treasure hunting and stuff like that, and they ain't even talking about that. They're just BS. Well, I guess I got kind of bored with them. Dang it. Out there in the Cajun Pickers, man, check them out. Best show on the group. Best show on the net. But check them out. Well, besides mine, mine's the best show on the net. Yeah, oh, and let's remember to send your postcards in. The get closer. We're itching our way up to the 10,000 subscribers. I think YouTube really watches when you get close to that, because man, it does some weird fluctuating, man. One, you know, like last night I went to bed and it was at this number, and then we get up and it's back down. You know, let people hit subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe. I don't know what's going on, but it's just, the whole thing's just weird.
Well, maybe it's because we're watching it, because
because I've never cared.
Yeah, we've never really paid that much attention.
Man, like I've said before, these videos, man, the very first video I did was more of a kind of a joke, or just you know, like I said, man, I was taking a shower and had been watching my buddy John Wells down the desert, and Lloyd Kahn and Sunray Kelly, you know, and the guys that, you know, I love Sunray Kelly and all them boys, you know, they're all natural builders, you know, they build this kind of places, and that was what brought me to YouTube. That's when I started my account, was watching them, and I just got this wild brain idea to see if anybody would watch. And you know, a few people watched and stuff, so I kept doing them. And then we'd talked about it, and just basically just started documenting so that we could look back. Man, it's awesome to look back on, you know, 4 years ago, and you know that we started down there and came up here. It's pretty cool to have all that on videos, and that's why we've done it. So we never paid attention to the counts or the numbers or any of that, and really the only thing that's just intrigued me to get to, well, that one guy told me that one time, well, you're not even a real YouTube channel till you get to 10,000, you know, and I was like, what the hell does that mean? and you know, we've actually read in there and all that stuff, and really, as far as YouTube is concerned, you really aren't a real YouTube channel till you hit 10,000. That's the, you know, that's where all their AdSense and all that, you know, stuff comes into play, and all that stuff's when you hit the 10,000s when you actually do it. Because I mean, you know, the AdSense, man, we didn't even get nothing last month because it's because of all the, you know, I'm not supposed to talk about that stuff out here, but they had some stuff happen and stuff like that, and you know, it all went down like 40%. So I mean, and there for a while it was actually paying, for about 6 months it paid our internet bill, and that was, you know, man, if it does that, that's awesome, man. That's right there worth it. But mainly I'm making them, like I said, I'm just making them for us and the kids and my grandkids, and then man, we've met so many wonderful Vicky, and I mean, I could just go on with a list of, you know, there's especially a handful of you guys that you know who you are that, man, I mean, I've never met you in person, and I feel like, you know, close friends. It's pretty, I would have never thunk it. So that's pretty cool. So, hey, don't be bothering that, you crazy dog.
He's trying to say hi.
Look at my things melted.
Yeah.
But I think that's about all I got. Yeah, right on camera. But just give me the look.
I did.
So I guess that's about all I got. Just thought we'd just finish off that video. We actually, she's got her ice, or you got water.
I got ice water.
I got iced tea sitting there. That was the plan. So anyway, man, just kind of a slow and easy kind of video, but I don't even know why we did a video.
To finish off.
Oh, that's right. To finish off the other video. Because, man, that's another thing, man, is I'm not, you know, we try to get one out one a day, but if I ain't on here, you know, for a day or two, it's not that something happened. It's just that, man, I really ain't got nothing worth, you know, filming. I ain't gonna put that camera. Look at see that bead just yep. But you know, I'm not just gonna film me in there, because right now, man, we got all that stuff, man. We got 2 weeks worth of treasures to list. And and that bear sold, man. I ended up getting $156 for that bear. Yeah. What did I get for him? 50 cents?
Well, it wasn't a lot.
Yeah, you did a roundup, but I didn't have, I mean, it was 50 cents or maybe a little more, but that was, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
I love those kind of. I love that little bear, but I like $156 better. So that was pretty cool. But we missed the end of it, man. I love watching the watching it get bid on. So that was awesome. That's about it.
That's about it.
This is about like watching paint dry. But that's what I'd be filming. So anyway, that's what I was saying is I'm not going to. What?
You're not going to film or boring.
Yeah, it's boring. I'm not going to film crap like this, you know, just to put a video out there. The only reason we did this is to finish off the going up the hill video. And so if you don't see us for a couple days, because tomorrow we are going to be deadhead listing. The goal was to have everything that we'd got over the last 2 weeks listed by the time we went out
Friday.
Yeah, because man, it's overwhelming. If I did film in there, man, I don't even know where I'd put the camera. Cause there's so much, man, good stuff though. So many treasures, and I've actually been selling, I don't know, quite 3 or 4 things that we've sold right off the off of YouTube videos. You know, so thank you very much. That's awesome. That's awesome. Saves me the fees a little bit. Other than PayPal still gets theirs.
Yeah, but that's a small compared to the.
Well, some man, we got checks coming too, so that's good. Alrighty then. So good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise, and we have something to talk about. We'll be back again tomorrow or the next day.